Hello. Hi, everybody. Everybody here? Everybody ready to have some fun? Have a good time? Why is my chat box not... There it is. Alright. Hi, everybody. How we doing? Alright. Just making sure I've got all of my displays up, all my multi-stream junk. Thank you, Anthony, for the rose. Appreciate you. Very kind of you. Very nice. How's everybody doing today? Y'all doing good? Yeah, I understand. It's the middle of the day on a Wednesday, so a lot of you guys are probably like, I'm at school or I'm at work or whatever. Am I alright or what? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. Chilling. So we're doing the old classic bread and butter. I'm gonna shrink the chat box now that I'm looking at it, cause that's too big. Gonna just scooch that down. There we go. Now it's not so dummy thick. But yeah, we're gonna be going with the old bread and butter of what started this whole nonsense back in the day. Back in the day, I say as if it wasn't 2 years ago. You know, just building up a custom place, having fun with it, doing good. I'm having a good day. Went to the gym, got all sore, and now I get to sit here and talk to you guys, which is fun. Made me some eggs. Good eggs. Delicious eggs. Also, how's the audio sounding? Are we good? Like, do I need to be closer? Do I need to be further away? How are we? How we doing? You guys feeling good? Sounding good? Think it's sounding good? Sounding and thinking good? I don't speak English. I'm sorry. Doing good. Oh, was that another rose? Thank you. That's so kind of you. See, the problem is it doesn't tell me that on my actual streaming stuff here. It shows me that on the separate TikTok thing, so I don't get notified of it, and that's kind of annoying. So everybody who's watching on TikTok, if I don't say directly anything to you, I'm sorry. I'm really trying. But now we're making our own custom thingy here. This is just gonna be FNAF Management Wanted Live, and part of me wants to do a regular world, but also part of me wants to do just like a super flat. I don't know. Nah, we're not gonna do super flat. We're normal. We're big boys and girls and everyone else in between. Game rules. Let's make sure we got our mob spawning off because that's lame. All that off, and then daylight cycle off, fire tick off, vine spread off. Do all that. Turn all of it off. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Sweet. Let's... Bigger biomes. Nah. We won't do bigger biomes. What about world seed? What should I put as the world seed? What do you guys think? Hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. $1987 Freddy 666. Got you thinking of eggs. Hey, they're good. Get your protein. 1987. Shreddy fat. Whoa. Okay. Fast chair. Shreddy fast chair. Videos are the best on YouTube. I don't personally think so, but thank you. I appreciate that. It's very kind. Ferdinand von Bernard. Is that that's the yellow bear dude that you can find, right? I've seen a few 1980s, 1987s, 1983, 2023. Now, you know what? We'll go with the classic 1987. Whoa, I can't type or talk. Let's do that. 1980s. You know, just to spice it up, 1987. There we go. Now we'll have a lovely 1987. All right, let's just go into it. Yes, experimental features. Let's do it. Oh dang, creating a new world really lags out the stream. Jeez, we good? Y'all still with me? Also, dang, 88 viewers. That's the most I've ever had. Very cool. Yeah, the update that they're working on. Whoa, frame rate drop. Hello, we still here? Still good? Hi. Yeah, okay. Okay. So, this is a weird biome to start in. Let's see if we can just find ourselves like a regular, like, normal biome. I'm also gonna time set day, so that way it's actually like daytime and not kind of daytime. That's a really pretty spot. I will say I do like how lush the FNAF biomes look. It's truly a horrific incident for the Galactic Fazbear Federation. You right. Oh hey. It's one of the, I think this is the facility, right? This is the one with Facility Freddy in it. Yeah. The Fredbear, and he's in here somewhere. Right? I don't know why I'm looking for him. Ah, yep, there he is. Am I going to swear? Do you want me to? I don't want to. I try not to. Psychic friend Fredbear, you right. Going to be... Yeah. Yeah, I think the next update's going to be bosses. There's going to be a lot more of, like, survival stuff put in. I mean, they're going to be updating a whole bunch more of the rank up system and all that stuff. And, you know, obviously, you know, adding more available animatronics through the actual survival mode terminals and stuff. So that'll be nice. But, I think a lot of it is just more building capability. I mean, they're retexturing a bunch of things. They're redoing a whole bunch of stuff like that. So we shall hopefully see that come to fruition relatively soon. I would hope so. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please do that, because I want you to give me love and attention. Please. Give you a shout out? No, I don't do shout outs. Nah, I don't really do shout outs or anything like that, but you know, people reading chat, go read chat, go do that. Oh dang, this is a chunky mountain. No, I mean, college students tend to be pretty creatively involved. You know, they gotta get their brains to survive somehow through the grind of college. I mean, that was when I started up YouTube, was when I started college. And then I'm not making any progress in finding an actual, like, biome that I want, which is not great. Yeah, subscribe now. Freddy Fazbear will be in your closet otherwise. He won't do anything, but he'll be there. You know, he'll see all of your secrets. He'll keep all of your hoodies for himself, and It won't be good. This is kind of like the opposite of what I'm looking for. Let's just locate biome plains. Let's just find a plains biome. 295 blocks away. Something tells me it's not going to be that big. Whoa, a Badlands. This is plains? There's so many Ferdinands. What the heck? Why are there like 4 different Ferdinands that just spawned here? So they spawn in jungles. I see. Oh, I'm stealing you. You're mine now. Alright. We've got our friend. You coming with us? Gonna have a good time. Now entering Choppy's Woods. See, it's also nice, though, that they kind of adjusted how the custom biomes act. It actively tells you that it's changed, and it's... And then, like, the fog and stuff is different. You know, like, they've been actively changing that, too. No, I'm not putting him down. He's mine. He's coming with us. He's gonna join us. He's gonna be... You know, there's the theories that Freddy's started as, like, a dancing bear show, or it was inspired by, like, a dancing bear show. I think it was, like, a game theory video or something that suggested that concept. But you're gonna be right here. Let's look inside here, see what fun people. Ah, this is the Withered Bonnie one. Very cool, very cool. Okay. Alright. Anyway, come on, buddy. Yeah, there's the theory that it started with a dancing bear show, so we'll have the Ferdinand as the dancing bear. I think that'd be funny. Man, you know, searching for a plains biome did not help me, so now I'm just on my own. Also, what happened here? Somebody, like, scooched through on their butt and just, like, all the way through. Weird. Another structure. That is one thing I wish that we saw more of, was the pre-built structures, because they're so few and far in between. It's kind of tough. Will I add movie Spring Bonnie? I'd like to. I think it'd be cool to implement him. I am flying. Well, I'm not flying on him. I'm flying with him. I'm kind of flying in him. You know, I don't like what that implies. Yeah, we having a good time. Oh, is this planes? Is this planes? Maybe. Planes over here? Planes, trains, and automobiles? What? I don't think I've ever seen that kind of building before in a village. Huh. Or that. What is that? Oh, that's right. The Farmer's Delight mod. Put you in there. Ah. This is a poop. It's poop. That's not soil. That is poop. Come on, gimme. All right, on we go. Dang, there's just like no great spots. This is actually kind of nice. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, could probably clear out some of these trees. And then go from there. And we'll just have like a Freddy's in the middle of nowhere. There you go. You stay there, buddy. Let's clear out some of these trees. We're going to settle down right here, I think, folks. And we're going to bring that up to that, so that way all the leaves disappear immediately. Actually, you know, I could also do fire tick. True. And then we just get some flint and steel. Oh, I forgot the fire tick isn't affected by that anymore. Yeah, it used to be where you could set a tree on fire, put up the random tick speed, and it would just shred through anything flammable. Pee-poo? Don't pee-poo. Pee-poo is sad. Don't pee-poo. Whoa! Follow on Twitter, or Twitter? Twitch. Twitcher. Well, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright. Ferdinand dances for subscribers. Yeah, you right. You right. He does. He'll do a little dance for you. You gotta hit that subscribe button. And he'll dance extra good and funly for members. If you become a member on the channel, he'll dance real nice for you. All right. This model I'm using is free? The mod? Yes, the mod is free. Don't you worry. Yeah, I do have a Twitch, but I mean, I multi-stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So if you're here, you'll be seeing the same things that are on Twitch. So don't you worry. I would do /fill, but it would also take out a huge chunk of the landscape itself, and I don't want to terraform. Whoa! I forgot that was the sound effect I had for that. But yeah, thank you for subscribing, Stranded Gaming. Appreciate you. You are cool. Also, my automatic thingy isn't going up. There we go. Why does it? Why? All right. Say frick right now? I don't want to say frick. Wait. Thank you for following on Twitch. Appreciate it. Appreciate a lot. Okay, while that's kind of cranking away, hopefully it spreads enough to where it does damage. Jeez. Thank you. Oh, hey, B-Benby. Thank you for I'm having a stroke. Oh. You mean /heck? You know what? Yeah, /heck. That's not a command. I can't do that. Okay. No, this is enough right now. So I will /fill this chunk of mountain here because it's kind of poopy. So probably at like this level here. So from like right here. Thank you for subscribing, Broglever. Yeah, Broglever. I can't tell. The font that I have for that is kind of stupid, admittedly. So. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate you all. B. Go to like here, yeah. Air. Too many blocks. Poopy. Okay, and we'll go. To here. Oh, I didn't actually do air. Dude, seriously? Come on. There we go. All right. Have I thought of using the fill command? I just did. Thank you for the follow, Max Faz. Appreciate you. Also, I don't remember if I said, but Savage Gamer, thank you. Carla Crimson, thank you. Appreciate y'all. Is the tick command in this version? Oh, true! I forgot they switched that. I haven't messed with the tick command at all. And frankly, I should. Thank you, Tristan Roman, for following. Following, subscribing. Follow-scribing. That's the real words. Phil, take that. I'll go here. Thank you for the follow. Throofy. I'm gonna call you Throofy. That's funny. There we go. That didn't clear that out nearly as much. But it will work, I think, for now. Let's go to like... there. Oh. Take that. Go over to like here. There we go. Look at all that space. Look at all that free real estate. Alright. And then we're probably gonna chunk out this too. How big do I want it to be? Why not use World Edit? Okay, well, first of all, I don't know how to use World Edit. I'm too scared to figure it out. And also, I just, you know, I like the grind. I'm weird, so I try to do things to the grind as much as I can. And yeah, you know, it's just, it be what it be. So look at the fire's still going. Do I know any YouTubers that are popular or at least have met some? I've met... So, I mean, I haven't really, like, met many YouTubers aside from, like, you know, there's my friend over at Ian NHM, Ian. But he and I both kind of, like, started out, like, the same kind of level. So, I don't know if you would qualify that, but I have met a few other YouTubers on the platform that aren't super huge. But, I've met CG5. Me and him have talked previously. You know, I've talked with him about possibly collabing for stuff. I don't know if it'll happen, but I think it'd be cool, you know, if he would want to do that. I know that he's been super busy with everything that he's had going on lately, so I don't know if that's a possibility, but you know, he and I have talked in past conversations. Is this mod Java only? Yes. It is Java only. And I believe the devs have explicitly said they don't want to do Bedrock at all. I guess it's just not in the cards for them. So I would not expect to see that. Oh yeah, let me switch to that. Twitch chat is a lot calmer. You're right. I forgot that Twitch chat is a separate side thing from my Streamlabs here. So there we go. Now we got Twitch chat. I can see you guys. Gooder. Listen, I can't buy PC. I can barely afford anything for me right now. Do y'all remember I'm unemployed? I currently don't have a job. I'm trying. See, Bedrock, a lot of people say that Bedrock is boring, and I can agree to a certain extent, but there are a lot of features on Bedrock that I wish Java had. I was just talking about this with some friends of mine. The feature with, like, the potion bottles, and you can put them in cauldrons, and then you can put, like, a dripstone over the cauldron and refill the potion, and basically just have infinite potions that entire time. Like, that's insane. Genuinely such an OP thing, and they don't want to implement that in Java, and I'm just like, man, I wish, because it's genuinely so handy to have that. Whoops, not air, grass block. There we go. That is my biggest issue with Bedrock, is that you have to spend money a lot all the time, and I don't like that. I liked that Minecraft was free, and it was just that's just what it was. Mods were free, you know. I mean, there's of course, you know, like paying for servers. That's not cheap, so that sucks. But you know, any mods and stuff or like add-on and stuff was like just completely free, and Bedrock kind of just removed that, and it just sucks. Let's see, let's scroll through here. Yeah, update 1.4 is going to be really cool. Really, really, really cool. They've been working on a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm going to be in it. Yeah, I was very kindly notified in my Discord, which, by the way, if you haven't joined my Discord, go do that. There should be, hopefully, a link in the description, maybe? Do I not have a link in the description? I don't. Oh. Whoops. But yeah, they're gonna be putting me in it as one of the customer skins, which is really cool. So that'll be exciting to see. I guess in one of the streams, someone suggested adding me, and the dev was like, "Oh yeah, of course I'm adding him. He's the GOAT." And I was like, "Oh, I appreciate that." You know, that was really cool. So, he does say my name wrong though, and he said I was gonna get mad at him, and I'm gonna hold him to that. I'm getting mad at him now. I'm angry. OVDR, if you're here, you're a poopy head. Yes, I have heard of FNAF Build and Decor by Herx's. God forbid I know how to spell or say words. Help. I can't talk. Yeah, I have heard of that developer, and I've actually done a video on that before. Unfortunately, I was gonna do a world download, same as like all the other world downloads that I've done before, where you guys can get the Bedrock world, you know, off of like Planet Minecraft or whatever. But the game updated and that add-on completely corrupted the world. So yeah, that's not happening, and I don't think I'm going to redo it anytime soon. But it was a really cool add-on, because I mean, the amount of playability that was available was insane for Bedrock capabilities. And I don't imagine it was easy to code because Bedrock is such a pain in the butt. Modern, see, I see MW and I think Modern Warfare. Good God. Management Wanted does have a Discord. If you go to any of their sites and stuff, I mean, I could even leave the world, and there's a little thingy right here for that too. So, what did you miss? You missed everything. You missed everything. Anyway. Paid sponsorship by OVDR. I wish it was paid. It'd be awesome. This isn't prep for anything. It's more just I felt like building something, and I felt like Wait. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? No! Ferdinand, where did you go? Nah! Well, Ferdinand's dead. He did. Whatever, that's fine. We'll make a grave, and that'll be his grave. Huh. Can we get an F in chat for Ferdinand? got abducted by aliens. Yeah, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Everything else has happened in the FNAF universe. That's honestly the most believable thing. Freddy in Space Part 70. Yeah, you know, I mean, I was watching the film theory video that just came out about the FNAF 2 movie and how they've already solved the plot or whatever. And they were like, yeah, you know, each movie seems like it's trying to be bigger and better than the last one. And somebody in the comments was like, you know, how many movies is it going to take for us to get to Freddy in Space? And quite honestly, I feel like with how easily they got to, like, the Jason movies, what are they, Friday the 13th and stuff like that, how quickly they just went to space, I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. I would not be surprised if another franchise tried to do that. This is a big space. Look at that. I'm gonna have to flatten this too, though. We're gonna get a big space set up just because I would rather have more space for building things than I need than not enough space and then have to clear out more. So yeah, I apologize that right now is kind of just the grind of clearing this out. Actually, what Y level is this over here? This is 70, which means I need to... Okay, so we're gonna go to like right here. Fill. At the very least, clear out all these trees, because these guys are kind of annoying. Dang. Big old chunk. Hello, hello, the postman. Welcome. Why am I doing that? I could just clear it out with my hands, with my big boy hands. Okay. So let's go over here, because this is the same Y level. Nope. Want to line this up perfectly. Right down this way. Okay. Right. Fill. Get that. And then bring this over here. Go out to here. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't think FNAF will ever have like an actual like space location kind of thing. I don't think they'll ever take that seriously unless it's a spin-off game like we've already seen, because it's just not. If OVDR's team release updates that redefine survival mode as a whole mod, or as a whole in the mod, would you ever make a new world to account for it? I've seen them working on some big survival changes. Maybe. I mean, it obviously depends on what changes we're talking, because if it's like they're adding new biomes, they're adding, you know, whatever. I mean, why did I do that? I'm not starting over, if that's what you're asking. I'm not starting over the build, because we've already made so much progress on it, and we're honestly almost done with it. I'd rather not. Security breach was mid. You know, fair call. I liked Security Breach. I thought it was good. I don't think it was the best FNAF game ever, but I had a really good time with it, and I remember having a really, really, really just absolute huge blast with the whole like release of it and everything, and it was just, it felt really good to play. So take that as you will. But Yeah, Freddy in Space was, I think, one game, but it was referenced in multiple, so. What game is my all-time favorite? You can't ask me that. I don't know. I can't say. I can't, like, have a definitive answer. Squid Game Season 3. I haven't even watched Season 1. I've never seen Squid Game. And I probably never will. Because I just don't have any interest. Yeah. Yeah, I think Security Breach, it was a disaster in terms of its, like, story. It was not good. The problem was that it had an established, like, direction that the story was going in with the trailer. It was advertising this story, you know, very heavily, like, you know, Vanny is going to be this big problem for everybody to figure out. And then in the actual game, we see Vanny at most, like, twice. And any other time we see her outside of that, it's not even as Vanny, it's as Vanessa. So, what do you do? Yeah, they did polish up the environment. It looks a little bit better, but it's still just it's too clunky of a game, I think, for what it is. You know, like it doesn't feel like, for how, first of all, it's a 90 gigabyte game almost. Like, that's insane. And like, spending all of that time waiting for them to optimize it was just awful. It was really just awful. So right now I'm trying to lay out kind of the entrance area of the pizzeria. Have these little, like, kind of side, like, gift shop kind of things, maybe. I'm kind of thinking, like, actually from Security Breach, kind of that little entrance area. But how many blocks up did I do that? 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I agree. I feel like Glitch Trap should have very much been more of a presence. He kind of just vanished after Help Wanted, and then nobody ever saw anything about him again. So I'm thinking maybe we have, like, some curved walls. Right. And then actually we could do that. There we go. So then that's a kind of doorway that opens up into the main kind of party area or something. I don't know. Because I've got all this space to work with now. I don't want to, like, I don't want to waste all that space I just cleared out. Favorite model in this mod? Again, I don't know if I can pick a favorite. There's so many of them. Actually, no. You know what? I think my favorite is, hold on, let me put those away. Nope. Is the combination of William Afton and the yellow rabbit suit, because if you do that and then you set time, set midnight, he puts it on, which is so cool. And then, of course, he'll try to murder me. Ooh, I should switch back. You know, I should set world spawn, so that way, if I'm screwing around and I find out, bad things don't happen to me, hopefully. So, give me a second. I'm trying to let my TikTok live catch up. It looks like it's kind of behind. I'll spawn what I want to spawn when the building's built. We're not worrying about dudes right now. Okay. Spring lock him. You can do that? You can do that? You can spring lock him? Do I get water? Do I get... I like wet his pants. Oh! Oh! I just murdered him! Alright, he's dead. Cool. Yeah, I think that's probably one of my favorite models that's in this mod. It's just, they did a really good job with all the animations and detailing it and all that. It's seriously cool. Okay, so we've got this entrance area, kind of curves into here. Maybe we could have, like a memorabilia hall or something. So that way it's like, as you're approaching Freddy's, it like, you're getting more excited to go. Get this bot out of my Twitch. Get out of here. Animatronic suits on armor stands in a storeroom. I did consider doing that. I don't remember if my suits are still broken or not. I don't know why I scrolled so far down. Because if you guys remember, the last time I showed a suit or anything like that, I kind of had it broken because I had Optifine. I have like equivalents of Optifine. Yeah, no, it works. Cool. If I put that on, do I? Or, I'm Freddy. Anyway. Get off my brain. Okay. So it does work. Reenacts the FNAF movie ending. If I know that JD is a dev, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Because there's the plushies and stuff, and they have all these descriptions and stuff of him, yeah. Because he's also he's the guy who's in charge of the Blood and Gears stuff, right? So yeah, no, it's cool that they're all in here. Yeah, the modern God, I think MW and I think Modern Warfare. Somebody just get me. Just get me. MW settings panel. Oh, this is the old one. But yeah, I can turn on Markiplier. There he is. Hi Mark. How you doing, buddy? Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Wait, let me see if I can. No, me and Mark are reacting together. Wow, isn't that cool? Oh, wait. JD's here? Oh, JD, hi! I didn't know he was here. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen so many things, like so many people come through, and I was like, yeah, I mean, they pointed out the plush. But hi, welcome. So glad that you're here. Sorry, I'm blind and stupid. So, yeah. No, that's cool that you stopped by. I appreciate you coming in. Glad that you're here. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thank you for all the hard work that you and everybody have been doing. It's nuts. Whoa, Akari the Twitch streamer. Thank you for following. Appreciate you. So now I guess we figure out where to go from here. So we've got the entrance area. We've got the... Whoa! Thank you so much! I forgot about the buff KJ Whippy thing. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's so kind of you. Totally forgot about that. That totally threw me off. Oh, man. Alright. Yes, with my $10, I can buy you a PC. Got you. Thank you, JD. Appreciate you. Hasnerg says bazinga. Wow. Get killed by Fredbear with them. Oh, that's right. I saw something about that. That's right. You're totally right. Hold on a minute. Is it Nightmare Fredbear or is it just regular Fredbear? I was tempted to use flat, but I was also like, I kind of want to just be Fred Ear. Wow, Fred Bear. So there's regular Fredbear, and then there's Nightmare Fredbear. Is it regular or is it? We'll find out. Hold on. Let's go back to this. Turn Mark back on. I know that's the old panels. Don't tell me. I know. Oh, that's right. He turns into a little plush. Good night. Oh, okay. And then we go back up to midnight. Oh, that's wild. Oh, that's wild.
Is that the bite of 87?
Okay, I was right. It was that sound bit. Oh, it's funny. That's funny. All right. Was that the bite of 87? All right. You, sir, you get to go to Bye-Bye Town. Bye-bye. All right. Well, now that I've saved the crying child from his inevitable fate, I guess we should actually probably try to do this. Is there a glitch trap? Maybe. We'll find out. We'll find out in 2 seconds when I search glitch. No, but I think they are adding him. Don't hold me to that. I don't know, but yeah. Okay. So main room will make yellow. Yeah. No, you know, this will be. I'm trying to like color code it based off of how I used to color code the other things, and I don't remember. God, can I place things in the right spots, please? Get a nice pizza kitchen in here. Okay. I did see they also modeled Vanny, you're right. Favorite all-time animatronic. Do I have a favorite anything? Do I really? I don't know if I do. I think I'm just happy to be here and be included, you know? Oh, man. I don't know. Yeah, keep the color codings in a notepad or something. That's fair. I do that with my captions editing too whenever I'm doing a video with somebody and I want to make sure that there's captions that fit who they are. Do that and then there we go. Just want to have it where I can have separate walls so that way this can be a different design than these and I don't have to have any extra mods or anything. Trying to find my Wi-Fi password. It's 4. Best soda, Dr. Pepper. By far. By far. Actually, Dr. Pepper cream soda. Fire. Absolute fire. Monty, yeah, I think all the Rockstars are... Or Rockstars? Glam Rocks are coming. All the Rockstars have also been remodeled. I do remember seeing that as well. But, yeah. So that'll be cool to see. So I'm thinking we'll have like this kind of like main room here. That kitchen is huge. This main room here, and then off to the side here, probably make it orange. We'll have like a regular like sit down restaurant kind of like shape going on. Dr. Pepper is the goat. Yeah, I find like organizing things out with wool or like concrete or whatever, like color coding the rooms a little bit better just helps so much more because you get an idea of each separate space, and it's not all just the same color. I don't know when the next update's coming. I don't think anybody does. I don't even think the devs know. There's so much going into it, and they just don't have a release date yet. Also, I'm gonna turn Markiplier back off. Bye, Mark. Love you, buddy. I'm gonna scooch this actually out to here, and then we're gonna. Whoa! Another super chat. Thank you, MineWolf1987. Appreciate you. That is super kind of you, and I really, really, really appreciate it. That's so kind. That's actually super sweet. I like those kinds of things. I'm just not used to seeing those like at all. So it's crazy to see how much of that has like been happening lately. It's crazy, and I really do appreciate everybody. Yeah, all the W's in chat for the super chat. I'm having a stroke. I'm sorry. And with that super chat, will you make the area or make an area that seems like a dimensional portal for your FNAF series to put Benny and Benson in, since they are for a interdimensional event? I can try. We will see. I have no idea what I would do with that, but I can absolutely try. What was I doing in this corner? I don't know what my vision is for this, and it's kind of driving me nuts. I think we can do like the main stage will be here, right? Get that, put that there. That's kind of small. Like right, yeah, right there. Gumballs, yes. Do I have a theory when the update is coming out? No. I really don't. I mean, the last one that came out, like, it was like the patch or whatever, like I think, what is it, 1.3.4 or something like that. It came out without really like having any notice. It was just like, oh, by the way, poof, there it is. And so I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I don't think I would be able to guess very well. So then we'll have, I'm kind of thinking like FNAF movie wise, like we'll have like this kind of like back hallway system that we can use for like the employees to get around and like move supplies and stuff without disturbing customers and doing all that. So that's a pretty consistent curve, right? Yeah. Yeah, thumbnail just had a bunch of random animatronics from the mod because I wanted to, wanted to make it appear interesting and, make it very clearly different from what I've been doing. So yeah. There will be safe rooms and spring locks and all that jazz, I promise. Yeah, don't you worry. I'm actually I'm gonna scooch the stage back by 2 blocks, and then we're going to bring it through into here, and then there can be like a little doorway or something that goes through into there. Yeah, there we go. That curves a little bit better. Kind of thins out here, but that's okay. But yeah, you just changed your profile. Well, good for you. Dude, all you can eat buffets, so good. So good. There used to be a Peter Piper over by where I lived. And yeah, that all you can eat buffet for pizza. Delicious. I miss it. I genuinely do miss I mean, just how Peter Piper used to be in general was just so good. Genuinely was so good. And like, they had like that little like kind of crawl tunnel thingy Why is this like an actual hallway out? Just put this. There we go. This will be like kind of backstage slash parts and service. But oh my god, it's an Among Us, isn't it? You can kind of see an Among Us a little bit, right? There's like his head. There's his little visor. There's his little backpack. Oh my god, I made an Among Us. Voting red. What are we voting red? Wait, did I miss something? I think I'm having a stroke. Yeah, no, I made it Among Us. I'm sorry, everybody. Hope you forgive me. Don't care if you always do. Oh, vote red among... I haven't played Among Us in years. I haven't actually remembered the point of the game in so long. Whoa! Thank you, JD Bryant, for 10 bucks through Super Chat. Thank you! Love to see more Blood and Gears inspired from you when 1.4 comes out. Should be a lot more coming in that update. No pressure. Oh, no, dude. That's awesome. I'm so excited for that. Dude, thank you so much. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. Yeah, no, I would love to see more of that. I wanna look more into the Blood and Gears stuff because I've seen so much about it, but haven't like personally like experienced it, you know? So like I wanna check more of that out. So that'll be cool. But heck yeah. Yeah, every time that pops up, it's just the buff KJ Whippy. I have that on a t-shirt. I have to see if I can find it for you guys because it's I have it just it's on the back of a t-shirt for me. And you know, I could sell that as merch too if you guys want. If you guys think you'd get that, I could get shirts that have buff KJ Whippy on that. You have that when you take off the t-shirt. Yeah, no, it doesn't look quite like an Among Us, but it if you squint and stretch it, you'll see it. I mean, Cup of Tea, I've seen he's done like a lot of like command-based videos with like a lot of the FNAF locations, right? Am I recognizing that name correctly? Yeah, no, he's really talented with those. I mean, it's insane how much like command knowledge you really need in order for those things to work. New demo coming later in the summer. Ooh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. Nah, this summer, I mean, just speaking of this summer, like, FNAF fans are eating so good this summer because, you know, there's the Secret of the Mimic, obviously. There's, the Dead by Daylight crossover, right? But what else was I thinking? Words. Help me with words, friends. Put the words in my brain. Put them in. Put them in. I don't remember. Oh yeah, FNAF fans are eating good. Yeah, Dead by Daylight, Secret of the Mimic. I mean, there's, if you guys remember that trailer that I put out like a week ago or something. That's coming out in June too. Just saying. Yeah, Fastcraft movie. Ian NHM. He's here. He knows. Y'all should go subscribe to him, by the way, because he's the one that's actually like made that series. So I just made the trailer for it, and I happen to be in it. So that is all. Thank you for putting words talk words in my brain. I appreciate y'all. Put that there. Put that there. Why am I putting that there? Then we can have an arcade. We'll put an arcade in here. There is something really fun, I think, about like designing the arcades in these kinds of builds. They're so fun. I love designing the arcades. Oh yeah, 5 Laps at Freddy's. I didn't even play the demo for that. I need to play that. I heard that it was actually pretty fun. Not excited for Secret of the Mimic. That's fair. I mean, the storyline that it's kind of going with right now, I'm not as into as like with the original FNAF stories and stuff, you know, like it. I feel like it's definitely not as strong of a storyline as they used to have, but at the same time, I still think it is really cool that they are still finding new ways to go through and like have these you know, have the story continue without it rehashing things that we've already seen, you know. Dang. 5 Laps at Freddy's was pretty mid. Demo was boring too. But then 5 Laps at Freddy's is good, but there's no multiplayer. Oh, dude, no multiplayer? Maybe that was just for the demo. Maybe the full version will have multiplayer. I would assume that they probably wouldn't set up servers to host multiplayer like that with just a demo. But oh, the junior animatronics. You right. I forgot. Buff Helpy's in the mod? Buff Helpy. Buff. Summon buff. Management wanted buff. Buff Helpy? Buff Helpy? Yo, me and wait, hold on. Oh, of course. Hold on. The thumping of him walking away. Yeah, Paul Bear is from Juniors. You are correct in that. Okay, I'm gonna test this. See what? Nope, wrong display. Whoops. Switch this back to that. There we go. There we go. Okay. See, we get. Don't mind that. That's my files. And Creative Cloud files. Where's my buff boy? Where's my big thick boy? Where's my dummy thick boy? There we go. There we go. Pull this up. Yeah, look at these. Look at these two. Look at these two. Stupid. That was so much work for him to just walk away immediately. Whatever, man. Alright. Oh, I stole him. Oh my god, I've got him by the thighs. If I kill Buff Helpy, do I like get sent to hell? Oh. Oh my god, he just collapsed and died. No. Oh no. I don't know if they'll add the Mimic, but I mean, I would assume that they probably will at some point. I wouldn't put it past them to not do that. I mean, he's, you know, he's a major character in the franchise at this point. So, it's safe to assume that he'll probably be there. I think we'll get like a few party rooms, kind of like I have set up in the other world. Excuse me, I burped. That was gross. So that leads into the backstage area there. We can have more over here. So we'll have a hallway. Right. Actually, we'll have a hallway through here, so that way each party room can be stylized based off of a different character and not have to depend on whatever block is there. Figured out why Spring Bonnie is yellow? Is it because in spring we have pollen? Ah. Whoosh. I totally agree with that Poppy Playtime Chapter 4 take. That it was super, super rushed. It did not get nearly as much development as it should have. And I was honestly really bummed because I didn't really appreciate Chapter 3 as much as I should have, because, I mean, looking back at it, Chapter 3 was awesome. I actually think Chapter 3 is the strongest chapter out of all of them. And Chapter 4 kind of just underwhelmed in comparison because it wasn't as strong. And I feel like it's safe to assume that that lack of strength there was because of how much they tried to cram in. I think they, what's the, Yarnaby? I think Yarnaby himself, like, he was just totally pointless. He could have just not existed, and we really, I mean, there was that chase scene, there was the hiding scene, whatever, that was fine, but really could have just done without it, and we didn't. We didn't really do without it. So it's just a bummer. It's a bummer because there was a lot of potential with that, and they just kind of didn't really live up to that. Justice for Pianosaurus. Yeah, nah. That, we're talking about useless characters. Pianosaurus. Dude showed up and immediately died. See, I wish I had the Yarnaby not spawning problem. I didn't have... He spawned too much. He was a pain in the butt. And that whole, like, sequence where you're having to, like, activate the things while he's hunting you down just sucked. Jason Voorhees. I'm in danger. I think we could have this hallway kind of curve up more this way. This is kind of sticking out too much, so we will instead put that up there. Like right there. I don't know why I filled in this random middle one. There we go. Smaller stage, not as thick. Nah, let's scoot it out one more. That's fair. Yeah, it was just a lot of cameos. Recommend something for you. Use the mod effortless building. See, I don't like to get like extra building mods. I am totally happy with the grind of how regular Minecraft goes, and it was, you know, it was scary for me to try that kind of stuff. I've tried it before and I didn't like it, and I don't want to keep doing that because I didn't enjoy it. So, you know, I think too, actually, we can have like similar to, I mean, it's not going to be Foxy's Cove in this, but there'll be a little side stage there. It'll be fun. I know the wall's not symmetrical. I don't do symmetry in these builds. I'm trying to make it interesting. The Wi-Fi Camp Crystal Leak is terrible. Yeah, no, I can't imagine that it would be that great. So I'm glad that you were able to at least make it out of there okay, and you know, keep doing your thing, because appreciate that you're willing to take the time out of your day to do that. You know, it's such difficulty in getting things to work the way you want them to. Obviously, I mean, you gotta. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling. I'm sorry. I'm my brain tired. Yeah, as I've added more, he looks a bit. He's like a little mongoose with like a little like hair swoosh. Oh, goodbye, Antara Glaze. No, I'm not doing security breach. God, heck no. This is just another like just custom layout kind of thing. I'm not planning to do too much extreme, you know. I don't want to hate my life. It does look like a bunch of shapes, and that's because it is. So I think the security office, I'm tempted to have it be like somewhere here. Yeah, there's no way I would be making a security breach build in one stream. I don't even think I'll be making this entire build in one stream. I may do a separate stream, depending on how long it takes me. I mean, I keep getting spring-trapped? I keep getting spring-trapped. No, I keep getting sidetracked with yapping my stupid mouth and forgetting how words work, that, you know, it's just, it ends up being kind of a poopy bad time. So, we'll see what happens. And this security office don't need to be too huge. Is this a square? It's not, but it's close enough. So this hallway actually can lead down further to here. And there could be a door here. Yeah, right there. And then this will come all the way up here. Alright. Coolio. I was a kid watching this FNAF Monster Minecraft and I was traumatized. Yeah, I had a weird, like, fear of FNAF when it first came out. I remember the first game, because I was, like, 13. And to, like, put it mildly, I was having, like, night terrors because of how it looks when Chica is at your window. For some reason, the way that was positioned, it scared the crap out of me. Scared the genuine crap out of me. And I could not handle that. See, actually, FNAF 4 wasn't that scary to me. I mean, playing it is a lot different than seeing other people play it, but, like, I genuinely, like, seeing people play FNAF 4, I wasn't really that scared of it when it came out. So that was kind of nice. But also, goodbye. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, Glitch Lucky. Sleep good. Sleep good. Get some good sleep. This is 4 wide. This is 4 wide. Cool. Mr. Worldwide. Okay, so we've got these kind of 2 weird hallways, and I kind of wanted to incorporate some form of purpose for the animatronics to be like back here. They'll be coming through the backstage area, so we'll have the backstage ones. The main stage ones will most likely be wandering through here. I want to open up these walls here, actually. Like, have it where the arcade can be entered from the party rooms, too. You know? Gives it a bit more mobility throughout the location. Might be something to consider. I'm also going to be laying out vents. I should probably be doing that soon. First FNAF game. Ah, man. I think the first one that I played was Pizzeria Simulator, and it was because it was free. But I also only, like, loaded it up, played that first little mini game, and then stopped. But I also, like, I played through Help Wanted, or I didn't play through the whole thing, but I played through some of Help Wanted, and that was really fun. I did, that was actually, I think, one of the first series that I did on my channel. So hey, if you want to hear a little tiny baby voice, Bippy, tiny baby voice, as if it wasn't only like 5 years ago. That's not where I wanted that. But yeah, it was really fun. So I honestly, I mean, the first one that I actually like played was Help Wanted, and it was just great. No, see, I only have it where you can like cross through here for these party rooms, just because it adds more mobility through the pizzeria. I'm not gonna add that for these because I don't. This is all the backstage area, or like the behind the scenes place. So it's not something that should be accessed from their end. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much. So when you ask if I like Friday the 13th, does that mean like the game or the movie? Because the game I don't think is still active. Buddy, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Well, see you later, little buddy. All right. What rooms are going to be in it? Going to be little like kind of entrance area. There's going to be like a little gift shop kind of thing, whatever. You can like buy your package or whatever for like your party for the day or whatever. And then you come in here. This is gonna be the kitchen, and I was actually gonna implement like the hallway or something over here, but I think I've decided against that. So actually gonna get rid of that. Oh, we need bathrooms. Bathrooms can be here. We'll put the bathrooms here. We will put the bathrooms right here. That was the wrong. There we go. This is the greatest plan. Well, that's mean to your sister. Don't say that. Plays every sign in the mod. See, I don't know which one's my favorite win, because it depends on what I'm going for, right? Like in my survival world, I have the FNAF movie one because it just fits the vibe of the building better. But I really like all of them, really. I think the only one I probably wouldn't use is the Jeff's Pizza sign, and that's just because I don't want to make a Jeff's Pizza. So, yeah, you know. So I think back here, I'm just trying to think of what other things could be back here. So we've got party, arcade, kind of a hallway here. regular dining room, party, like main party area with the stage and performers, kitchen, backstage hallway that leads to backstage. Then we go back here, and I don't know what's back here. Do I have certain days for streams? Because you're definitely going to tune in. I appreciate that. I don't have a consistent stream schedule. I just decide, hey, you know, I feel like streaming this week. But, yeah, I don't know. Parts and service is the blue square, so not that. Yeah, the Friday the 13th movies, pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I haven't seen them in a while, but from what I remember, I enjoyed them. Yeah, no, I don't know what to put. I don't know what to put back here. I mean, obviously, like the safe. Oh, maybe like a break room. Could probably have like a break room of some kind, because the employees need time to slack off, right? What color have we not used yet? Let's use pink. Pink for the break room. The dimensional portal could be where I get new animatronics from more nice. You know, the sacrifice pit could just be that portal. You know what? You might be onto something. You might be onto something. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. Also, everybody on TikTok, thank you for watching. Again, I'm sorry if I've not said anything. It doesn't notify me when things are happening, so it's very annoying.